of this 6th gen Ford Bronco was in a little bit of an accident, and so he's taken the opportunity to completely change this rig. Let's dig into it and find out exactly what we're doing. So obviously you can see that this thing has a fair amount of body damage. This whole left driver's side got swiped, so it needs a fender, a door, rear quarter. And so the owner was really captivated by the idea of doing big fiberglass fenders with massive wheels and tires. So we reached out to ADV and ordered a set of their widest fenders. To complement those fenders, we're going with a Rough Country M1 suspension lift, which will lift us about 5 inches more than what this Sasquatch is right now. Of course, wheels and tires are always super important, so we're doing some 38s with some SO FLO wheels. I am excited about digging into this. Right now, Todd is unpacking all the boxes because we're gonna start with the suspension first. So Todd is going to town with the rear suspension, and it's pretty straightforward. We've got these new M1 struts from Rough Country. These things are really nice because they are completely assembled, ready to bolt in. We've got a rear track bar bracket right here so that the axle maintains perfectly alignment left to right. We also have brake line extension brackets right here, and there's one bracket on top of the diff right here, which he's just wrapping the install up now. Now the rear on this install is very simple. The front, not so much. That's what he's digging into next. The rear suspension's all done, but before we talk about the front, we're gonna show you this rear exhaust that Todd just installed. This is Rough Country's dual outlet exhaust. Really helps to improve the exhaust tone on this Bronco. All right, now the rear suspension, like I said, is all complete and pretty simple. The front, not so simple. Let's go up there and we're gonna talk about that. Now you may notice the front suspension looks very different from the rear suspension. The rear suspension in a Bronco utilizes a solid rear axle, while the front uses an independent suspension. For the independent suspension lift, it includes differential drop brackets, front and rear. To install those, we have to notch the frame to make them fit. This allows the axle shafts and the differentials to be much lower, very similar to the stock operating angles, because when you've got these axle shafts on harsh angles, they generally don't last long. You'll notice that this has a strut in the front. This is Rough Country's M1 strut, very similar to what is in the back. Of course, to make all that work, we've got these new knuckles from Rough Country as well. An upgrade that we added were these heavy-duty Rough Country tie rod ends, and these things are massive, definitely adding a lot of strength to this area. Of course, we've got it all assembled here. There are some sway bar drop brackets, some sway bar links, brake line relocations, a lot of other components. Once we get this thing on the ground, we're gonna get to the alignment rack, but first, Todd is working on a front bumper, so let's dig into that and see how that goes. It isn't until you put wheels and tires on a rig and put it on the ground till you really get an idea as to what this thing is looking for. And this is our first look. The suspension's all done. The 38s are all mounted. These are a 38, 13, 50, 20 Toyo RT Pro. They look absolutely awesome. We mounted them on a SO FLO 12-inch wide, 20-inch diameter wheel. And I think it looks really good. Of course, we've got the front bumper and lights all in. We're doing some other accents as well, some MGP brake caliper covers and some Lethal Performance painted to match door handles. So this thing's really turned out nice. I don't know if the alignment's done just quite yet, but of course, every time you do a ride height change on anything, and alignment needs to make sure it's absolutely done so we get caster camber toe right along with the steering wheel perfectly centered. The next big part of this project is gonna be these big, massive fiberglass fenders. And they have not shipped yet from ADV, but we expect them to ship within a week or so. Once they do that, we're gonna get all the parts here, get them checked in, and then the whole thing goes to paint. And so, of course, they're gonna be installing that door shell, all of the fiberglass. When we get the thing all back, there'll be some minor tweaks. We gotta install a roof rack, some trim around the windshield frame, but it's gonna be pretty awesome to see the complete transformation of this entire Bronco. The Bronco is really starting to shape up. As you can see, we've got the bumper on and also all of the fiberglass fenders on. These things look absolutely awesome. These came from Advanced Fiberglass Concepts, and the fit and finish is really nice. This is definitely an install on these to get painted and installed by a professional body shop, and we were really glad to use the partners that we did. Adam and his team were wonderful to work with, and the paint looks phenomenal. These things come also with inner fender liners. They're all fiberglass, and they bolt to these new fiberglass fenders. This is the widest flare that Advanced makes. This is a full 8-inch flare. So that's 3 inches beyond the factory flare. So it's pretty massive. When we had these fiberglass inner fenders out, we chose to spray them with a polyurethane coating. We're a Rhino Linings applicator, and so that made for a great solution there. They're gonna be durable, take a lot of rock and stone chips, and it actually adds some rigidity and acoustical insulation as well. While we got that done, the guys added a roof rack to the top and a spare tire mount on the back to hang a full-size 38-inch spare tire. We've got a couple more things to iron out, and then we're ready to start driving this thing. Behind me is the culmination of everything we've been planning on, from paint and body, suspension, wheel and tire, and of course all the accessories that finish it off. The Bronco is all done, and it is absolutely beautiful. One that we are happy to put our stamp of approval on. This thing is a blast to drive, and you could hardly go anywhere without getting tons of eyeball in this thing. I'm sure the new owner is gonna be super happy with it. If you've got a Bronco and you want some help to create an awesome build just like this, feel free to hit us up. We'd love to be involved with your project.